Grace Christian parents, Jonathan McKee here out in California, hibernating, being quarantined, staying safe like you guys are at home. Of course, that means I can't be on a plane heading out to North Carolina with your kids doing a school assembly on about being screen wise and talking to you guys that night doing my parent workshop, Parenting Generation Screen. But the good news is those events aren't canceled. They're just postponed. So until I get there in the fall, which I'm looking forward to, here's a couple ideas of what families can do right now during this kind of peculiar time as we're all cooped up together. First, one idea might be to just get together as a family and actually kind of call a family meeting, but don't call it that. Just sometime after dinner, say, hey, we want to talk and we want to hear from you guys. And that's kind of an important point, because our kids are kind of going through something different. A lot of them have some anxiety and they're kind of wondering what's going on. They might be nervous about, the finances of the family. They might be nervous about, is food going to be available, getting sick, all kinds of stuff. So give an opportunity for them to talk. Just say, hey, we want to hear from you guys. And one way you can word it is to say, and we kind of want to hear your expectations for what life's going to be like for the next couple weeks here together as a family. And one thing you can ask them specifically about is screen time. Say, hey, we want to hear from you guys because, there's only so much Netflix one human being can watch. And have them actually verbalize. Go around the table and have everybody get a chance to share of what they think life will be like. I mean, how much video game time are they actually going to spend? How much time on social media if they're on social media? When they verbalize it, them even hearing what they say might help kind of put some parameters to exactly how much screen time they're going to spend. Because one thing we're going to talk about in the fall is screen time is something that probably shouldn't just go on and on and on, and screen limits can be a healthy thing. Now, we as families shouldn't cut off all socialization of our kids. And right now, screens are kind of the one way they can socialize with their friends. So we don't want to cut it off completely, but we probably don't want them just sitting for about 12 hours a day staring at screens. So another thing we can do as families is be proactive about finding some non-screen activities you could do. As a matter of fact, at that family meeting, one thing you could do is you can actually ask them for their help. You could say, hey, I'll tell you what if we each as a family kind of took one night a week where we prepare dinner. I mean, literally, we can plan what meal we want to cook, and we're going to cook it for the entire family. And we can give each, family member an opportunity to do that. Find some chores that maybe they can help and let them know. Say, hey, we could really use some help during this time. Maybe even find some fun activities, like maybe your back patio. You can make it kind of fun as a fun family hangout spot. Have one evening a week that maybe is a no tech night, like No Tech Tuesday, where instead of screens, maybe you sit around and read the Chronicles of Narnia together, read my zombie apocalypse survival guide for teenagers together. Just do something fun where you aren't just staring at screens. And you know what? Screens aren't bad. They're not evil. It's okay to maybe a couple nights a week, you gather together and say, hey, what's a family show or a family movie that we can watch together? And really, that's the key. Together. Find ways that we as mom and dad can put our own screens down and encourage our kids to put their screens down and just hang out together. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the fall. If you want more ideas, jump on our website, thesource4parents.com. I'm Jonathan McKee, and I'll see you then.